Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. All right, continuing on with preserving, and tonight the Cucamelons are meeting the end that I designed for them. I'm going to do some pickled Cucamelons. So let's get started with them. Here's the Cucamelons. They've been all washed. Now we've got to take off the blossom end and also the top end. You can slice them in half if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do them as wholes, and they're just going to go straight into a sterilized jar. So basically I've got to go through this whole big bowl. I mean, I ended up with a kilo and a half or 3 pounds worth of Cucamelons. So I'm going to go through this bowl, top and tail everything, and put them all in the jar. So I will get on with that a fair bit later. As you can see, a lot of work there. Ended up with 4 pint jars of the Cucamelons. So now we're going to make up the brine. It's not really a brine, it's a vinegar to go over it. I reckon it's probably going to take about 2 cups. Maybe a little bit less, but I'd rather have more than not enough to fill the jars. So I'm going to go with 6 cups of apple cider. Now that's an apple cider vinegar. And I got to go with 2 cups of a double strength white vinegar. Now I did go into this in an earlier video about the apple cider not being strong enough. I'll throw a link up for it. I'm after a sweet pickle for this. So sugar. And go on 5 of those, so 1 for every one of the jars, plus 1 extra. As I said, I'm after a sweet pickle. What I'm going to do for this one is I want to make a lemon pepper flavour. So much like you do with lemon pepper, I'm going to put some garlic in there. That's probably about 4 tablespoons of garlic. The pepper. About 4 tablespoons of pepper. A couple of tablespoons of cooking or pickling salt. Lastly, we're going to zest up a couple of lemons. Now I'm going to go put that on a low heat and just bring it up to a boil. Once it's up to a boil, then we'll fill up the jars. Now while that's boiling, I'm going to juice these lemons up and I'm going to put the juice into the jars. It will lower the acidity slightly, although these are pretty acid lemons, but I want to keep that lemon flavor going strong. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that, put some lemon juice into each of those, and then we'll put the vinegar through once that's warmed up. Here is our gorgeous vinegar mix, all boiled up. Sugar's dissolved, so it's ready to hot pack with. Just throw in our funnel. Okay, and I just want to leave about 1/2 inch of head space there. Now we do have lots of leftover, so I obviously overestimated the amount of liquid it was going to take. But as I said, I prefer to do too much liquid than not enough. So what I will do with the leftover is I will just put it back in an empty vinegar bottle. And then decide what else I want to make a wonderful lemon pepper pickles out of. So as long as I use it in a week or two, I'll put it in the vinegar bottle, throw it in the fridge, and that way it's gonna keep absolutely fine. So I just want to go finger tight on these. Make sure they're sitting down all right. Okay, now these are going to go in for a hot water bath. They're going to be in the hot water bath for 10 minutes. It's pretty much just enough to make sure there's a good seal there and we're reducing the air that's inside of it. And I will bring you back in the morning and you can have a look at it. And here we are a couple of days later, and we have our lemon pepper Cucamelon pickles. So they will sit for probably about a month before I crack them open and give them a go. There's my leftover lemon pepper vinegar, and that can get used. All I've got to do is boil it up again, so I'll just store it in the fridge and I'll boil it up again and use it to make another pickle. So the question now becomes what I'm going to pickle lemon pepper. And I'm thinking maybe some yellow beets or beetroot. All right, thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye for now.